U.S. stocks fell on Friday, led by financial stocks, after Wells Fargo & Co. WFC.Inc. said quarterly revenue fell short of expectations. Shares of Wells Fargo shed 3.5% to $33.96 after reporting a quarterly revenue of $21.2 billion, which missed analyst forecasts, even as it earned a record profit. The shortfall prompted investors to sell other bank shares, including those of JPMorgan Chase & Co. JPM.M, which also reported a record profit for the quarter. JPMorgan slid 1.6% to $41.40, while the KBW Bank Index.BKX lost 2.63%. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Wells Fargo was hurt by a lower net interest margin, the difference between what it pays on deposits and makes on loans, and that margin could narrow further as the Federal Reserve keeps interest rates ultra-low. The drop in interest margin suggests that the Federal Reserve's lower interest rates are going to negatively impact bank profitability in the foreseeable future, said Ken Anglica, Chief Economic Strategist at Capital Securities Management in Richmond, Virginia. Indeed, expectations are low in general for the S&P 500 company's quarterly earnings. Overall, earnings are expected to thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Fall 3% from a year ago, compared with a 2.1% drop estimated at the start of the month, according to Thomson Reuters data. The market drew little support from the Thomson Reuters/University of Michigan's preliminary October reading on consumer sentiment, which rose to 83.1, well above the forecast 78. "We trade on the data and the market is suggesting it's not as strong as it looks," said Anglica. "If the economy was as strong as suggested by the jobs data, equities would be up and the bond market would be traded. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Lot as well. Despite several encouraging data points this week, the benchmark S&P index has shed 2.2% in the week so far and is on track for its worst weekly performance since it fell 3% in the week ended June 1. The Dow Jones Industrial Average.DJI was down 15.15 points, or 0.11%, at 13,311.24. The Standard & Poor's 500 Index.SPX dipped 5.31 points, or 0.37%, to 1,427.53. The Nasdaq Composite Index.IXIC was down 5.50 points, or 0.18%, at 3,043.91. Advanced Micro Devices include thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. AMD.M fell 10.4% to $2.86 a day after the chipmaker said its third-quarter revenue probably fell 10% from the previous quarter as a weak global economy and a growing preference for tablets slams the PC industry. U.S. listed shares of STMicroelectronics STM. and STM.PA shot up 7.1% to $6.07 after Bloomberg reported Europe's top semiconductor maker was considering a breakup that could lead to the sale of its struggling mobile phone chip business. The U.S. Commerce Department said its core producer price index, which excludes volatile food and energy costs, was flat in September, compared. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. With August